Hello and welcome to Sports This Morning. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
I am Taya Salam. Many thanks for joining us again.
All right, this morning we're starting with the Nigeria Professional Football League. 4 away wins were recorded on Sunday, and the biggest happens to be Rivers United going to Rangers to win by a lone goal. You have others, Aqua United and Dakar that was really on a away win, yeah, same, yeah. Dakar were home. Yeah. And of course, MFM going to Warri Wolves to also get a 2-0 victory. And because of that, the technical crew, well, they've all been dissolved.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, fantastic. Match day 21 in the Nigerian Professional Football League. We'll be doing a comprehensive review of all the games played over the weekend. Also on the show this time around, finally, the Basketball Africa League tipped off in Kigali, Rwanda over the weekend on Sunday to be precise. And not exactly great news for Nigeria's representatives. That's Rivers Hoopers. They lost the very opening game of the tournament to the home side, Patriots BBC.
Not surprised about that result, but hopefully they can bounce back in their next game, which is going to be on Thursday. Also on the program, we have the Masters of Rome, talking about Rafael Nadal and Igor Schoentek. Both are players winning. For Schoentek, it was a demolition of Pliskova's 6-love, 6-love. Who does that? Just her. Yeah. She did it in less than an hour, 46 minutes. And for Rafael Nadal, he had to go to a third set because he was playing against Novak Djokovic. And he claimed his 10th Rome Masters title. While for Igor Schoentek, he's her first WTA 1000 Masters title and also third in her career.
Yeah, congratulations to the Rome Masters or the Roman king and queen. I mean, Rafael Nadal is obviously the king of clay.
Yeah.
Schoentek, Cecilia, we need to keep an eye on that lady.
Her.
She's
Remember she won the French Open last year.
In convincing fashion as well. Now she's gone to Rome, absolutely demolished the player of Pliskova's status. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
And we're talking about Karina Pliskova. In case
exactly,
you're
not
the
Pliskova. Not the other twin.
Yeah, not the.
Let's go on to the NBA. Cecilia. Yes, the regular season. Over.
It's over.
Finally.
And the players who don't want to play in the play-in tournament will be playing in the play-in tournament starting on Tuesday.
They have to. They don't have a choice. Anyways,
LeBron AD. Who could have thought about that injury?
No one at all. Yes, let's go through the results from the games that were played last night. First of all, 15 games in total. Those are the results for you. We're not going to waste too much time right here. We already knew some of the teams sealing their playoff spots, weeks ago. The likes of the Bucks and the Nets and the Jazz, Denver, and Sixers.
In the East.
All those guys were good. So we're all just looking forward to seeing the teams in contention for the play-in. And that's what we have finally now. The Lakers, they won their game. But they needed help from the Portland Trail Blazers.
Blazers didn't want to blaze it away.
Of course, the Blazers made sure they won theirs as well against the Denver Nuggets. Yes. And as a result, they avoided the play-in. Anyways, those are the results for you. And like we said, it's playing time tomorrow. Very, very exciting fixtures you'd see. And Cecilia, we're not going to do all of this alone. We've got a guest. It's going to be joining us to analyze all of the basketball, in the NBA and the playing, and perhaps the postseason as well too. That's the confirmation for you right now. That's the playing in the West.
In the West,
the
Lakers and the Warriors.
And
LeBron and Steph Curry.
Incredible stuff.
I'm anticipating that.
Definitely, Cecilia. I'm also anticipating seeing the Grizzlies as well too in action against the San Antonio Spurs. In the Eastern Conference is the Boston Celtics. Come on, never thought they would be in the play.
Yeah, just like we never thought Lakers would be in the play too.
Yeah, they take on the Washington Wizards. That's another very interesting matchup. And Indiana Pacers versus Charlotte Hornets.
But I think I can predict the one of Washington Wizards and Boston Celtics because Boston Celtics, they've been woeful, so Wizards can likely get this one.
Can get that one, right?
Bradley Beal, and of course,
incredible.
You have the incredible wizard Russell Westbrook. So it happens like that.
Fingers crossed, we'll see.
Something happened last night that we really want to talk about quickly before we go to Ayotunde Onobolo. Talking about Jordan Nwora. I mean, 34 points game for Milwaukee Bucks I had on the night.
Yeah, career highs in points and the rebounds as well. So what a player. And Cecilia, this is a bona fide D Tigers player, you know, like the others where we're still hoping we'll decide to
maybe
play for
they
the country.
can,
Now,
yeah.
right from college,
Yeah, he
decided
started,
wanted to play for Nigeria, and so it gladdens our hearts to see what he's doing right now in the
I
NBA.
remember when his father brought him and people were talking about, is it because he's the father, that's why he's playing for the Tigers just straight from college? But this guy is proving everyone, I mean, the doubters, because some people actually doubted when he came in until he pulled up that, was it 7 3-pointers in that game?
Cecilia,
I mean,
so
right here in Lagos.
So I mean, yeah, I mean, it's understandable that, you know, analysts and pundits wonder, okay, why is this kid being brought in to play for the national team of Nigeria? Yeah, but he was a standout for Louisville, a very good player. And when he got this opportunity to play for Nigeria, he's grabbed it with both hands. Top scorer ever for any Nigerian in a single game.
Yeah.
You know, so it's definitely earned the spot, his roster spot. And that's why we're also excited when he decided he was going to into the NBA draft. Eventually, when he got the Bucks, we're glad as well too that this is a perfect team for him to flourish. Although he hasn't had a lot of playing time.
Remember, he was sent to the G League at a point, and when they saw the numbers he put up, they have to bring him back to the team again.
Exactly. So, but overall, it's been a decent rookie year for Jordan Nwora. Everything culminated in having career highs in points and in rebounds in the last game of the season. After last night's spectacular performance for the Milwaukee Bucks. Of course, like I said, he's got to make the most of his opportunities whenever they come, and that's exactly what he's done for the Bucks against the Chicago Bulls in the NBA. Before we leave the NBA, we're still waiting for our guest to come on. Let's take a look at the top performers. Of course, we expect Jordan Nwora to be on the short list for the very first time. But before we get to Jordan, let's start with another
Jordan Clarkson for the Utah Jazz.
For the Utah Jazz, 33-2-3 on the night for Utah. Next up is,
of course,
Jordan Nwora, which is better Jordan. Anyway, 34,
that's 14, so it's a better Jordan.
Take a ball wherever you're at, champ. Let's go on now to Cole Anthony for the Orlando Magic. You see a lot of new faces. It's the end of the season. You know, coaches giving opportunities to the young stars to shine. 37, 8, and 2 for Cole Anthony. Let's move on quickly to Russell. Okay, this is not a
23, 15, and 10. Yeah, usually
184 triple doubles.
Ludicrous.
It's going to get to 200.
And they won against Charlotte Hornets, so it was good. 115 one time. Brilliant.
Also making the shot list is Steph.
Of course.
Top scorer in the league.
Expected the second time he's doing it.
At 33, only Michael Jordan and Steph.
Michael Jordan did it
so
at 35.
So I've done it at 33 and above.
Yeah.
So that's a very remarkable achievement.
That's why it was great.
Maxey is the other guy on the shot list, 37 and 6. On the nights.
Okay, Precious Achua is not here, Tayo. I mean, he got a career at 23 points, 10 rebounds, 4 days short-handed. I'm a hit. I mean, why? Okay. Yeah, it's Precious Achua.
I don't need to say anything to that, Cecilia. Come on. Shout out to all of those guys, Cecilia. All right, then before we're still talking basketball, let's touch up in Kigali.
Yeah. What happened to Royal Hoopers? I mean, we're not expecting so much from them because when we listen to the players, the fact that you've not had a competitive domestic league, and also you don't have the liberty of having most of the foreign players coming. You have 4, maybe like 4. Basically, that's all you could get. But most of the players that the Royal Hoopers use were actually their own home-based players, which was a good one. But they lost at the end of the day. Yeah, it wasn't an embarrassing loss, you would say. But it's winning. 83-60. Yeah, embarrassing.
I don't want. Maybe we shouldn't use that word, but it was a very comprehensive defeat.
They were trying to find their feet because they didn't really have much of preparations going into it. They didn't have much scrimmages against other. I think they just played 2.
We said it, Cecilia, that it was going to be a very tough situation. Very far from ideal preparations as well too, and that's the confirmation of the game for you. Apart from the first quarter, which was very competitive, the second, third, and fourth was no contest really. The Patriots just absolutely ran away with the match. They had a monster in the post. Prince Ibe was too dominant on the night.
British Rwandan, but
Ibe
is a Nigerian.
But a Nigerian name, definitely. There's no doubt about that. Anyways, that can be a part of the show, of course. Talk to us via our Twitter handle, channels_sports. What do you want to talk about today? About they were in action in Egypt. Yeah, we knew it was always going to be a tough one, but 4-1. Is that game over for Imba, or they still have a chance in the second leg of the CAF Confederation Cup quarterfinals?
A miracle can happen.
Cecilia is saying no right here, but I mean, we've seen stranger things.
I just said a miracle can happen.
Oh, you want to change your mind in a second. Anyway, so Imba fans, let us know what do you make of your chances in the second leg against the Pyramids. Also, the Nigerian Professional Football League, 4 massive away wins on match day 21. Of course, Ahmed Musa also made his second debut for Kano Pillars. What do you make of all of that? In England, we saw an incredible winner from Alisson Becker for Liverpool, a goalkeeper scoring the winner for Liverpool for the very first time, in the history of that club. Massive 3 points for Liverpool, Cecilia, and their hopes of qualifying for the UEFA Champions League still very much in their hands.
And also the UEFA Champions League for the women. I mean, Chelsea were beaten, soundly beaten, resoundingly beaten 4-0. The first time we went to the finals, they met Barcelona were in the finals last year. They lost to Lyon, perpetual winners, 4-1. And then they decided to inflict Chelsea. That same 4-1, 4-0 they conceded, gave it to Chelsea, who happens to be, the Women's Super League champions. Yes, Barcelona also the Spanish Super League champions.
Yeah.
But then that whitewashing, Sato Sholaya, she scored a goal, but it was ruled offside. That could have made it 5. So for the first time in her career, she's won a Champions League. First African to do that. And also the first time Barcelona are actually winning the Women's Champions League. So tell us about that too. Yeah. Women's Champions League is getting hotter. Next season, we're going to be having it in group phases, which will be good. 16 teams will be joined.
La Liga is going down to the wire. Real Madrid
Barcelona fans, what do you guys think?
No, Barcelona fans are not in the conversation. But I mean, you can let us know what you think of your season as well. So what do you make of the tenure of Ronald Koeman? Do you want him to stay on next season, or that experiment should be ended? You can talk to us in channels_sports, and we will try as much as possible to take all your messages before the show is over. Cecilia, let's get on with the show now. And,
okay, talking about mental health has to do with players. How do they deal with fitness? And also the fact that some players go through a whole lot because of the physical assertion of their energy, what they go through and all that. But at the end of the day, you know that there are certain things you need to do to always stay fit and healthy. This report takes a look at how players can really stay fit and healthy and also focus on their mental health.
Taking part in physical activities on a regular basis is essential for preventing a range of diseases and other health issues. These activities are important to our fitness, preserving our physical and mental health.
Last one. Hey, yo. When you exercise yourself daily, once in a week or twice a week, it makes you look younger. It builds your immune system. It makes you look flexible.
As a human, you are meant to exercise to keep sure that you keep fit and to make sure that your health is stable for everyday activity.
You need at least an hour of exercising to help you be healthy in life.
According to medical experts, regular exercise and health-oriented recreational sports provides a huge range of benefits as they warn against the dangers of sedentary lifestyle.
There have been several studies, that have proven that sports, exercise and sports specifically, has huge benefits on mental well-being. Not just the overall mental well-being, but over conditions such as depression and even substance abuse and other forms of mental health conditions like anxiety.
If you are sedentary, you are not moving around so much, the blood flow will slow down. So in some people, there will be clogging of the blood vessels. So for us to be mentally fit, physically fit, to be able to achieve our goals in life, we need to keep moving.
It is then safe to conclude that physical fitness derived from exercise and sports in general is the pathway to maintaining a healthy life.
Staying fit and staying focused, and also keeping your mental health. All right, we have Tolu Olorumotemi in the studio this morning. Tolu, how you doing? I didn't sing your name because I thought you were going to dance, so that's why I didn't do that. We're getting ready. I'm not going to give you that today.
Thank you, Taya.
It's great to have you on the show.
Great.
Yeah,
great Monday.
Yeah.
All around.
Did you have 5 minutes of fitness this morning, or you just woke up and put on your clothes and started coming down?
Look at me. I could pass for Mr. Olympia right
That's not the point. I'm asking you a question here. As I could look at Taya, I'm like, I know Taya, did you? No, Taya didn't do
Not this morning.
He
Not
did
this
it.
morning.
This morning, no.
This morning.
You did it.
Yesterday,
Gotta be
yes.
honest.
Okay.
Saturday, yes.
I
Fair
asked you
enough.
for this morning.
Yeah,
You
this
didn't.
morning I have.
Okay, fine. You've answered the
Because it's a
question.
Monday, right? Yeah.
I like the way you're treating at me.
Anyways, it's great to have you on the show. Thank you for coming. And we got to
Thank you,
apologize as well, too, for our basketball analyst not being able to join us.
Yeah.
Technical issues. Hopefully, we can get Ayotunde Onobolu with us tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's when the plane will actually
Start
in
of
the
course,
NBA.
before Warrior Hoopers will have their first game, their
Exactly.
second game also.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to continue where we stopped because of the route. Yeah, as I said, I wasn't surprised by the way they lost, but the margin, of course, was also a shocker to me. You don't need 23 points in your first game. But we understand what's been going on. You can't bring in maybe 4 foreign players to see if you can, kind of cover up the cracks. So about 3, right? We have the guy from Uganda. We have
Terrence Sullivan.
who had 15 points. I mean, he had to give them the best. And of course, we have a D Tigers,
Ben.
Uzo. Those are the stars. They were able to bring it to kind of, paper the crack. But, sometimes it doesn't work all the time when you're trying to neglect what's going on and, just leave the foundation and try to build on something. There's really nothing to build on.
All wrong.
No, wrong. Yeah.
Basketball can particularly expose your flaws as well. And a game that comes to mind immediately when I think about basketball exposing your flaws when you play against more quality sides is Nigeria versus the D Tigers against the US in the 2012 Olympics.
Yeah.
Was a mauling.
Please do not remind me. Can we focus on Ball Africa? That was a training.
I thought that it was going to be obvious, right? Because they haven't had the best level of preparation. These guys need to synergize better, but then they can only expect to get better. It's the first games. Yeah, we're playing against one of the best teams on the continent as well. So it was expected. In the first quarter, they led to some point, and I felt, okay, maybe these guys will really go on as surprises. But then it became a blowout at some point, and then they rallied around. So I'm not really surprised at the outcome that we lost. I am surprised at the manner of the loss, but I hope to see an improved side in the next game.
You talked about synergy,
Yeah.
obviously very lacking. The shooting was awful as well.
Yeah.
Cecilia,
it was short.
6 of 34 from 3-point range.
3-point range.
Come on,
That
6
was
of 34.
non-existent.
Come on.
So
was
one thing I find
non-existent.
really
Yeah.
awful with teams that are really dependent on 3-point is
Outside
3-point is
shooting.
good, but 2 points is equally good, and 2 is better than 0. So if you can't score enough from 3, why not just go for 2? And so to keep going and then get 6 of 34, I think it's horrific. You could have switched strategies, maybe go for more layups and try to just get 2 points as much as possible instead of just sticking to 3s. But then I can see where the reluctance is as well. If you can't beat them around the paint,
that's the thing. That was what happened. I mean, their defense was actually
stuck.
great.
You're stuck. So this team needs to get better. I mean, they had some really big men. They couldn't just get past. But what if every opponent will face have big men then? So what are you going to do at the center? So I think they need to step up their game. I'm not sure if we have great 3-pointers in the team particularly.
Great
but
shooters,
we need to find other ways. Rivers Hoopers need to find other ways to go around some of these challenges, yes.
All right, let's leave basketball.
Next game is on Thursday,
It's on
right?
Thursday,
Against, who do they play now? Monastir?
Monastir, yeah, of Tunisia.
Ouch.
Tunisian side.
That's a tough one.
Okay, 4:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Yeah, if you can
That's a
beat
tough
Patriots that has J. Cole, you know.
J. Cole.
He actually had, I mean, he got some points.
Yeah, they had J. Cole.
What do you make of his performance?
Wait, was it so bad?
Well, considering he doesn't do this professionally,
Exactly.
I mean,
It wasn't so bad.
I like how he came in there as well. He gave a bit of glamour
Of course.
and media attention, which the ball Africa really needs right now. You know, because I first saw something about Ball Africa on international media, on social media yesterday. And I'm like, oh, okay. Usually these guys pay attention to the NBA. And all of a sudden they're talking about J. Cole because he's here. I'm like, oh, we need this. And winning it on a big stage as well. So it's good to have J. Cole come play. I don't know about the level of professionalism
doesn't
that
like
brings.
that. So let's leave J. Cole and see how...
Who said I didn't like that? That's not true.
I like the commercial side of it.
I absolutely like
Can
it.
we talk about MPFL because this basketball will end today,
Yeah,
right?
let's,
MPFL.
Before MPFL,
CAF Confederation
Cup. Tolu's champion.
Tolu, please tell us what happened to Enyimba.
What happened in
they
Egypt?
scored first, and of course, they conceded 4.
What were you expecting?
I didn't expect them to concede 4 after scoring first.
Well, I didn't expect them to win, to come away with a draw. I didn't expect that. So 4 is shambolic, but I think it's something we've seen already. Maybe they haven't considered 4 on the continent already, but we've seen how poor they can be away from home. Case in point, Orlando Pirates, right? Away from home. Then the other away game they played was it Algeria or Tunisia?
Sudan.
Yes, thank you very much. And then they struggled. I mean, it could have been worse than what we got. You know, so, but Pyramids isn't a team that Enyimba hasn't played in recent years. They have faced Pyramids in recent years. They are used to traveling to Egypt. They're used to that terrain. They're used to the atmosphere. And hey, is there really an atmosphere right now in terms of fans being in the stadium? Hell no.
No, really.
So could they have been better? Yes. But when you play against local rivals in Rivers United and you get completely outplayed 2 weeks ago, then I'm not surprised that you get trounced 4-1 now because really nothing has really changed. And it's abysmal because they do have quality. They do have quality and they should be doing a whole lot more, but this team just can't get to win games on the road. And losing 4-1, are they going to score 3 unreplied goals? Look at home. That's the only thing they need to do. Can they do it? I don't trust them enough. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, the coach said they had their game plan going into the game and they stuck to it. But then there were lots of promises in the first half. But second half, they lost that and then they started noticing some tiredness. So when the players got tired, they considered goals. So that's the excuse. It's
not valid.
So that's what he's giving right now. They got tired. So I hope when they are in Aba, they won't get tired.
Well, it's not valid. It's a two-legged affair. You know that you can't afford to lose scandalously. The tie can be over in the first leg.
It's over.
You need to give yourself a chance to fight.
Okay.
And they've not done that.
Yeah, there's a second leg still to play anyway. So we'll see. It's a confirmation of the results for you. Of course, Enyimba and Pyramids, that's our major concern 4-1, and they will have to score 3 unreplied goals.
Just take a look at all the results of the night. I mean, 1-0,
close,
1-0, and then the order of all the Enyimba considered all the 4 goals that the other teams have scored. So it's just ironic, right?
So, Cecilia, the goals they consider were just shambolic goals, comedy of
so
errors.
if you watch the goals,
what is going on?
I think that's why the coach said they were tired. So the legs were no longer there to carry them.
That's what
and of course, that's why the floodgates was opened.
Now,
and
terrible goals to concede.
Then the goals started rolling in.
Worse than Sunday school.
Not even schoolboy errors, Sunday school. That's how poor they were. All right, let's leave that and quickly go to the Mpfl match day 22, right? Okay.
21.
21?
21.
Right.
Okay. All right, Nigeria Professional Football League here. Take a look at the results of what went down on Sunday. All the games played on Sunday. Caterpillars, it was, of course, the Captain Fantastic who gave them that lone goal victory. Missed the penalty. We'll come back to that game. Later. At Heartland and Katsina, it was 2-0 in favor of Heartland. Wicked Tourists. Nassau went away from home to win. That's one of the away victories. Kwara United beat Plateau United. That's a double over Plateau United this season. Godwin Aguda gave Rivers United the only goal, and that was enough. Rangers losing at home. Rivers United won away from home. And the other games, you have the Kada and Aqua United. I don't know whether to call this a away victory, but then it was Uyo Derby.
That's what it is.
and their first loss at home.
Didn't even talk about that game also. Sunshine and Jigawa Golden Stars ended goalless. Lobby Stars and Ifeanyi Lobby Stars won by 2-0. And MFM went to Warri Wolves. And Warri Wolves right now, because MFM came to town, MFM who are struggling at the bottom, beating Warri Wolves. And Warri Wolves right now, what? The technical career, everybody, management, they've all been dissolved by the Commissioner for Sports.
I like the unpredictability of the MPFL these days. It's just so difficult for you to say this will happen or that will happen.
Yeah.
For instance, I would never have imagined that MFM would go to Warri and win by 2-0. I thought that Enugu Rangers are one of the strongest teams at home, and they should, batter Rivers Angels. Look at them. Rivers United, I beg your pardon.
They've not been great on the road.
Look, and who have not been great on the road, and they got the win. I didn't see that coming. Of course, the Aqua Derby could go either way, and then of course it went to the other side. But these two results that we got, and then Katsina United winning at Wiki, I didn't see that coming as well. It is becoming highly unpredictable. We love the level of unpredictability. I hope we get more of that, and I hope it instills confidence in more teams to actually go there and fight when you go. You can't travel that whole distance and just don't put up a fight.
Exactly.
You should fight. If you've worked so hard, get there. You have just one job. Go out there and fight. And that's what we're saying now.
Pictures are from Cecilia.
The game between Dakada and Aqua United. You have Charles Ashimene scoring both goals, 11th minute and also 48th minutes. Just 11 minutes into the first half when it started, and 2 or 3 minutes into second half, they scored the second goal, and Aqua United were just okay with that, retaining their top spots. They needed to win, and they got that victory against Dakada FC. Spectacular goals scored.
Yeah. Shout out to Charles. Great goal.
That was easier to score than to miss.
I was wondering where the ball was.
That was easier to score than to miss.
He missed it.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh dear. So good win for Aqua United, and they can start to believe now that perhaps, what a finish.
It's the second goal.
What a finish there from Charles, right there from the edge of the box, bends around the goalkeeper for the 2-0. And that's how the match ended. And by that, Aqua United stayed top.
40 points from 21 games, goal difference of 15. So Kano Pillars was second. Let's take a look at Kano Pillars' game. Just that's 1-0. Akimen Musa scored, but it was ruled offside. Yeah, that's the goal right there that he scored. Yeah,
that would have been a great story.
It was a great comeback, but look at it. Just look at it.
Bad.
And then he got a penalty. And what happened? The great man himself.
Yeah, missing for the first time this season.
Rabi Ali.
That's the penalty. You don't often get to see Rabi.
Nah, you don't often get. You, most of the time when you see him stand,
you
know he's going to score.
Yeah. But what happened here?
This time.
Blaze it over.
Blaze it over.
Rosie.
It was.
Oh my goodness gracious. And at this point,
what I find more funny is how the defender and goalkeeper.
Yesterday wasn't easy.
So carry on.
What I find more funny is how the goalkeeper and the defender celebrated like the goalkeeper saved it. Oh no, you did nothing.
It misses a miss, though.
He just missed it.
Yes.
Blaze it over. That's horrible penalty kick.
This things can happen. We saw Baggio did something similar in US 94.
Sergio Ramos at the World Cup is still orbiting ahead. It hasn't landed.
Exactly. But great comeback. Still found a way to score the winner, Rabi Ali. Evergreen, you'd say.
This man is 40 years old.
Yeah, and he
keeps going like he's 24.
I know, right?
He doesn't look the age, and the way he plays like a 27, 24-year-old. Yeah, I can take that. So this also have 40 points, same with Aqua United. By virtue of goal difference, that's why Aqua is topping.
Yeah.
Their goal difference of 8. And of course, Kwara United who won against Plateau United are third on the log. And Rivers moved to 4th by virtue of that 1-0 win over Rangers away from home. Yes, this game was made for TV because it was brilliant all through.
Is that talking about Rivers? Is that that little carrot still?
Yeah, it's still dangling.
There?
It's still
they
dangling.
Won away.
Yeah, they won away. Yeah. So I mean, maybe that 10 million. Is it still? I don't know if it's still on. So I need to find out. I
now you're asking me what I'm still on.
But we need to go on a break. When we come back, yes, we still have the Women's Champions League to talk about because Asisa Tushola becoming the first African to win the Champions League. Time to talk about the UEFA Champions League for the women. It happened on Sunday night, and Asisa Tushola, yes, she's the Champions League winner, right? Yeah, she is. right now. Now, Chelsea lost the FA Cup on Saturday, and we're all looking forward to what will happen, since Chelsea, the men, lost the FA Cup. And, Twitter was about saying, okay, the women are actually playing the Champions League. Yes, Barcelona were in the final last time, losing to Lyon 4-1. Chelsea, they had a remarkable season. But right now, what happened? Yes, you had Asisa Shola coming and 71 minutes when Barcelona were already 4-0 up. What happened was the thumping. I mean, the loss, resounding. Yeah. Do you lose resoundingly, or how do you say that?
It was a resounding loss.
Yeah. That was what happened. The celebrations right there. They considered the first goal 30 seconds into the game an own goal.
That's way too early.
Yeah.
It was not a comeback.
That was an early start. Yeah. And I'm happy for this Barcelona side. They've had a remarkable year. Look, they are still unbeaten in La Liga.
Yeah.
They've scored over 100 goals.
So good.
Their goal difference is about 130 something in La Liga. They thump every single side they take on.
Yeah.
They have won every single game, not a single draw in the league. And when a team is playing like that, you can only imagine what they will do to opponents.
Yeah.
Look, 2 years ago, they were in the final of the Champions League and they lost 4-1 to Lyon. And it was hurtful because, they had a very good season as well. Then going on to lose in that manner, nobody wanted that. And now they come back and they win 4-0 against Chelsea ladies, who are equally having an amazing season, one of the best sides in
Women's Super League champion. They won the title last week.
So, look, to see them win in such an emphatic manner tells you something that these ladies are at the top of their game and they are unplayable right now. You can't do anything about that.
That was too bad.
And it's so good to see that they do not have a particular philosophy they are fixated on. They just adapt to each game as it comes. Chelsea at some point dominated, and they didn't mind. Take the ball if you want. 4-0, we're comfortable.
But when
and they kept pegging them back. And that is exactly what you need from a team that, that Chelsea, we don't have a particular style of playing. We just go out there and kill teams as quickly as possible.
Fast-paced. I mean, we saw that fast-paced football. When immediately they started, they just went on. 30 seconds into it. Leke Martins hits the crossbar, and then Frank Kirby also had the rebound. But then Melania Alleg was there, and she scored an own goal because of that pressure. That's like just less than a minute into the game, that pressure,
Cecilia,
happened.
Anyways, let's pay our thoughts for the losing manager.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it wasn't a great day at all for her. Right?
Nobody wants to lose 4 goals a day.
Okay, let's listen to her right now.
Congratulations to Barcelona. They're worthy winners of champions of Europe. I thought their experience counted. I thought they were exceptional in both boxes. It's one of them games. It just felt like everything fell to them, everything. And I think the early goals really, took a lot out of the team. And, I'm really proud of them for the second half. I asked them at half-time to really treat the game at 0-0 regardless of the scoreline, because to be 4-0 down when they had 4 chances, I don't think I've ever seen that before with a Chelsea team. So I was, as disappointed as I was, I just wanted to see the character of the players in the second half, and they gave me that.
Yeah, it was painful. Yes, you're still talking about Barcelona. Yes, they lost. Their title is over. But the Barcelona women, great.
Barcelona men.
Barcelona men.
Also great.
Awful. No, not so great. Awful.
They're awful.
Because you don't draw 2 games to a side that you expect to beat and then lose the other one.
And like one of my friends say, it's a team. It's the men and the women. When the men are giving you heart attack, embrace the women and just move on.
And just move on. But hey, but Chelsea is not in that same class. The men gave you heart attack and the women, of course, double it. Okay, let's look at the results coming from La Liga, right? Quickly run through the results that actually concern the league.
That actually matter.
Matters, yeah.
In terms of the title race, starting with Atletico, very late goal from Suarez.
Yeah.
To get.
That's why you need to have a
how you
poacher.
gonna lose to Osasuna?
You wouldn't.
Suarez made sure that wasn't the case.
But some team lost to Celta Vigo.
Real Madrid as well to Nacho Hernandez scoring a winner for them against Athletic Bilbao.
Hallmark of champions.
Yes. Barcelona
scored early, scored first, considered 2, a red card.
So
Look.
that's how they are tied to the slim hopes of even winning this title. Just
Tiny.
3 match days ago, Barca had the title in their hands.
Of course.
Goodness.
All they had to
Granada.
do was beat Granada, beat Atletico Madrid, win every single game you have, and you're champions. And they lost at home to
blew
Granada,
it.
lost at home again to Celta Vigo, drew at home to Atletico Madrid. 9 points that would have confirmed them as, or that could have confirmed them as champions. They blew all of it at home. No one saw that coming. No one really saw that coming. But I think that just describes what we've been saying of Barcelona in recent years,
True.
and particularly this season. When it matters most, they just seem to crack under pressure. Maybe they need more winners on that team to support the likes of Lionel Messi up front, because it's just not working.
No.
All right, let me just quickly take some tweets. We have time to run through NNL.
Thanks.
We should do that tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take some tweets. Ejike says, last week was bittersweet as a Nigerian and a Chelsea fan. We lost 2 finals, but 3 Nigerians were on the winning side.
Please
I'm
stick
happy
to your
for
Chelsea side.
Senior Michaels and
I don't
Didi
like
and
that
Asata
sentiment.
Shola. And that goal from Alisson for Liverpool, I was happy and sad. Yes, we missed Liverpool. I mean, it was a great goal, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Alisson.
I don't like the bittersweet thing.
It's just talking about Super Eagles least disappointing. Okay. All right. We're not talking about that. Noble Flyerman says, Eimba is a disgrace. They collectively gifted the game to Pyramids, and the Egyptians aren't better. Noble, Mayo, Ahmed, Darkwash should change their profession. Control zero question. Poor, but shout out to Mbaoma and Oladapo. Hopefully, Iwala can help them on the other.
Naming and shaming. Noble
That's
Flyer.
unfair.
And
No room to
Gerard
hide.
is asking, please, what really happened to Eimba losing? Were they sleeping?
They were
Or
tired.
they sleeping?
They were
They were tired, Gerard.
The
They were
coach said they
tired.
were tired, Gerard.
The
Yeah,
coach
thank
said they
you.
were very tired.
He said they were very tired.
legs. They
Very, very
prayed
tired.
all night.
Okay, and Eimba glory days are over from the lack of things, from the
Hopefully
look of
not.
things. Tactically and technically deficient bench with poor game management. They should concentrate on local leagues. And congratulations to Ndidi and Kelechi. Papers quickly, complete sports here. You still have Kelechi Iheanacho. Okay, the 50
senior
million
man,
pounds
girls.
buyout option is back on track. Okay, Iheanacho, that's expired last season. Okay. That's what Complete Sport is saying this time. And the goalkeeper, Alisson Heads, is the way into EPL history books. Yes, it was a brilliant one from him. Sporting Sun, Osimhen inspires Napoli to UCL Sport. He wanted it and he got it.
Still one more game
Someone
to go.
tweeted, about Juventus missing out on Champions League, that she would miss seeing Ronaldo in the Champions League. And Osimhen quoted that tweet and says, I want to play in the Champions League as well,
So watch out.
So what we're going to do?
That's a Nollywood
so
star,
we see this
right?
happen. And it's going out to the final match day. Hopefully Napoli make it in there.
Yeah.
It will be sad without Ronaldo, but come on, man. I would love to see Napoli and Osimhen doing what they need to do in the Champions League as well.
All right,
Okay.
we also have Sports in Life. Okay, this is a very interesting story. Fury quitting alcohol before Joshua's fight.
No,
of
he
course.
should
carry on.
He should carry on.
Do what you need to do, bro.
Thank you, Tolu, for coming on the program this morning.
Thank you very much, Cecilia. Thank you very much, Tayo.
Appreciate your
Pleasure
time.
being here.
Appreciate
Thank you
your
very
time.
much. yeah.
Thank you for watching as well. Enjoy the rest of your day. I am Tayo Salam.
I'm Cecilia Mongbe. Bye for now.